Friend says, do you want to learn how we can eat free food from that old woman? Friend says, yes, and we should also get some money out of her. All right then, just watch and learn. How much is it for us? The woman says, just wait a moment, young man. Here, this is for you too. That makes $7.50. The man gives $10 and says, here you go. She says, here's your change, sir. The man says, ma'am, I gave you $20. This is less. The woman says, no, what are you saying? Look, don't take me for a fool because God is watching me. You gave me $10 and this is your change. The man says, don't try to fool me, lady. I gave you a $20 note. Look carefully. Maybe you'll find it. The woman says, no, you gave me a $10 note and nothing else. The man says, all right, if you don't return my money, I'll call the police. The woman says, no, sir, please calm down. Wait right here. I'll go and get your money. And she walks away and goes to a door and knocks. A woman opens the door and says, ma'am, what happened to you? She tells her everything that happened. Please give me $20. The woman says, calm down. Here, I have $20. Thank you so much. I'll return it in a few days. And she walks away. Just then, the woman returns. Listen, lady, where's my money? Here you go, sir. Here's your money. Sorry, I took a little while. And yes, for the food we ate, we won't be paying for that. You wasted our time. The woman says, wait, boys, I didn't harm you in any way. Then why are you doing this to me? What did I ever do to anyone? And they leave. A garbage collector sees everything and comes over. She says, ma'am, please calm down. Don't cry. I saw it all with my own eyes. What they did to you. The woman says, what can I do now? I have nothing left. The girl says, here, take this money. I'm sure it'll help you. The woman says, no. How can I take this from you? You earned this with hard work? The girl says, no. I earned this with my skills, selling sweets or anything I could. So please, keep it peacefully. Thank you, my child. May God reward you for this. A few days later, the woman is selling her food again when her neighbor arrives and says, seems like even experience hasn't taught you anything. You're still stuck in the same place. You should move elsewhere. The woman says, my future is with my customers, and I've been selling here for a long time. If I go somewhere else, I'll have to start all over again. And don't worry, neighbor, I'll return your money soon. The neighbor says, I think you should report those boys. Otherwise, they'll do the same thing again. The woman says, yes, you're absolutely right. I'll file a report against them. All right, ma'am, I'm off now. I'm in a bit of a hurry. And she leaves. Sometime later, the woman arrives at the police station and tells the officer everything. The woman is again selling food when the same two men arrive. One of them says, we've come to apologize. Could you please give us something to eat? The woman says, yes, of course. Just then, a police officer arrives and arrests them. He says, you both are being arrested for ruining this poor woman's hard-earned work. And the officer takes them away. Thank God, justice was finally served for the poor. A few days later, the woman arrives at a lawyer's office. You called me, ma'am? Yes, I'm handling your case. Actually, those young men who did all this are now serving their sentence. I've spoken to their representatives, and they are truly ashamed. They've sent this for you. Here, take it. You can restart your business with this. The woman opens the box and says, this is all for me? Ma'am, I can't believe it. Thank you so much. And she walks away. We should never consider the poor and hardworking people of our society as inferior or worthless. Every kind of work deserves respect, no matter someone's financial status.